Have you ever dieted?
Not really. In my life, I've never really felt the need to diet too much, really just because it was a lot more about eating more as opposed to eating less in my family. And I never really got out of that until later in my life. And then I kind of I only ate a little bit less, more normal portions, I guess I would say, but that's kind of weird.
Yes, since I was 10. A little, but I mean, it was only when I was in cross country. Like, I still pretty much ate whatever I wanted, but
I have. I mean, not dieted as in, I took diet pills once, didn't work. And then this summer I went on a diet plan that was called the 21-Day Fix. And it was pretty interesting, yeah.
I've tried dieting before. It's really hard for me to put myself into that mindset.
Yes. And it's something I'm still kind of trying to do, but not diet in the sense that, you know, I'm gonna do this for so many days and see how that works. It's maybe something a little bit more simple. I mean,
yeah, definitely. And I feel like my whole life, not my whole life, but recent years, since like kind of teenage years until now, and like I haven't eaten ice cream in years, and I think about how sad that is sometimes.
Yeah, a lot. I always I grew up a lot hearing from my brothers constantly. They always used to joke around and call me fat, even though essentially I was not. I was a twig. And that gets to you when you're 11 and you're just going through some shit. So I used to diet all the time. I used to take diet pills when I didn't need them.
Oh yeah. Oh, it was awful. I hated it. Oh my god. I would only do it because my grandma would be like, you need to start dieting, because they would always compare you to somebody else, and it would be like, okay, like I guess I'll do it, but like I hated it completely.
Oh god, yes, yeah, I diet like a lot, and then I fall off the wagon for a little bit. I'm like, you know, whatever. I'm like guilt-free. I can eat whatever I want. I'm not on a diet, and then I'll diet again, and it's like a whole cycle. Like it's just.
one time I almost ate a whole pumpkin pie by myself and I felt great.
I was like, I'm doing all this right stuff and I'm not losing weight. What's wrong with me? You know, like, yeah. I'm like, I can't do it. Something must be wrong with me. I'm still the same weight and it's been a month, you know, so.
But usually whenever I exercise, like, the only time my diet really changes is if I eat as much fruit as I can, but fruit is expensive at the grocery store. So.
Like, I try to challenge myself to eat less of something or eat more of something that's like good for me.
If I could throw up, I probably would have. When I was younger, I tried it, and I guess I kind of have like a fear of it, and so my body didn't let me. So now, I mean, thank God my body doesn't let me, because imagine me at that point.
Gotta be like small, like society, you know, like you gotta be tiny for a man to want you. So that's kind of where that comes in.
It's so normalized that you don't even notice it. Like sometimes you see a little girl eating something and her mom will be like, don't eat that, you'll get fat. It's so normalized. And it's bad. Like you see, this is why eating disorders are so prevalent among teenage girls, because we're constantly hearing that. You're growing and you're allowed to eat what you want, but they're just making you feel bad because, oh, you don't want to get fat, because there has so much weight to that word. It's so much negative connotation behind it, and it's just.
My grandmother has always wanted me to be thin, my sister and I. But it was really bad mentally.
I've been through the, how do you call this? All fat diet. All I ate was fat. All I ate, sorry. And then I've been in the all carbs diet. Then I've been in cleanse. I've also been in the only eat pineapples for 3 days. Like one piece of pineapple one day, 2 pieces of pineapple the second day. That's all I ate in a day. So yeah. What else? I've done peels, and then it got the reboot thing. I got bigger. I've done, yeah, I think that's all the diets I've done, honestly.
They need to stop associating dieting with healthy eating because they are not the same thing. It's like a socially acceptable way of starving yourself is essentially what a diet is.
It's been hard because dieting has this way of making you feel bad about what you eat, and also it gives way to purging or binging. And then it has come to the fact that I just feel bad about the things I eat, but I eat them anyway. So I'm like, I'm excusing myself, but at the same time I'm punishing myself for eating stuff. So it's hard.